Hey guys, it's Sky bringing you another video. I want to do this video on something I'm trying to achieve by the beginning of the summer, something I'm really motivated for, something that I've been working hard for. I want to share that with you guys, in case there's something that you guys are striving for, if there's something that you want in your life that, you always really wished you had and you just never took the chance. I want to make this video to help inspire that. There's so much, only so much time in this world we have, and there's only so much time we're able to do the things that we want to do in life. And, I don't want to see anybody, um, like lose those opportunities and not and have regret one day, because there's going to be a time in your life where you're going to say, well, I can't do this no more. I wish I would have tried it. I wish I would have done it. I wonder what would happen. I've seen it happen to me and others, and I don't want to see that happen to anybody. We're not here for very long. We're here for moments compared to the world, and you got to make sure you enjoy your life and do the things you want. So I been working my butt off. People that are close to me know, but I really want the when I was a kid, I think 7th, 8th grade, um, I got offered to go to kind of like a modeling thing, and like out of a certain amount of kids, they picked certain many, and I was picked, and and I did this acting thing. I went to Los Angeles every weekend, so and something I liked. I wanted to do that. Like that was something that I've always wanted to do in my life. I don't know what it is, but it just felt right to me. So no matter what happens, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is, I put my full effort into it, you know, and I gave everything I have. That's all I can do. That's all I'm capable of doing. And if it's a right fit, it's a right fit. If not, then it's not. You can't, you know, take your life and be upset with something because it didn't go your way. You do the best you can at it, you strive for it, and you move on. And for me, I want to try to be a model by June or July. If it happens, it will be the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. If it doesn't, then I move on and try something different, but I'm always going to do things that I'm passionate about. And, at least take the chance, without worrying about rejection, without worrying about not being good enough. I'm not worried about things like that, because there's always going to be somebody out there that you're not good enough for. There's always going to be something, or some person that feels like you will never be able to accomplish that. So, you can't listen to anybody other than yourself and your heart, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything in my power. I've already started my diet a week ago. I got back on track, for a while with the holidays and moving to Florida for a while. I got kind of sidetracked, and, you know, I've been back into my consistency. I'm on like the best diet I've ever been on. So I've been working really hard. Like I'm really motivated for, this last push to hopefully, get to somewhere I want to be successfully. I guess I always didn't think much of myself, because always, my strengths in life are sports and, you know, things that to some people don't measure up to them. Like, I'm not, I have some crazy profession, for me, it just never felt right. I was always so much more passionate about things. And, I didn't realize how important, um, streaming and YouTube is until recently, until I started making videos consistently and I hearing positive feedback. It makes me feel like I'm doing a good job, because, you know, I've always wanted to be successful in something. I always wanted to, you know, have somebody think I was important, to them. And for so long, I always thought my gifts and the things I brought to this world were meaningless, were worthless. I didn't think I gave anything to anybody. So for the fact that I can sit here and make these videos for you guys and share, what I want to do, where I want to go, you know, the experiences I go through, I'm pretty real about all that, whether it's positive, for the most part, I try to stay positive, but I'll tell you when things bad happen, because I want to show you that, things do happen. You got to learn to shield yourself from negativity. You got to learn to just not even worry about it, because the only thing that matters, like I said, is the positive comments, because those are meant to be important, you know? People could say anything to be negative, you know, but when somebody says something positive, it's because they take notice to it, you know, because you're doing something right. So, you know, worry about that, you know, worry about yourself, make yourself happy. So that's really important. But I am going to do everything I can. You know, I'm going to not give up. You know, I'm not worried if I fail, because to me, you know, the fact I'm here today, the fact I'm happy, the fact I'm the person I am today, you know, I've already succeeded. This was my one real dream, and I'm living it and being happy with it, you know? So anything that else happens after this is just extra, you know? So but I want to share that with you guys. I want to share my goal with you guys. You know, putting a lot on the line by sharing that, because, you know, if it doesn't happen, then, you know, whatever, you know, then I look kind of silly. But I want to show that I want other people to be able to take that risk too, though. I don't want somebody to sit there and worry, you know, what anybody else would think about what they want to shoot for, you know. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It doesn't matter your sexual preference, your race, your gender, none of that, culture, none of this matters. You know, what really matters is what you want. You know, you can be successful, you know, and you know, from when I was little to now, you know, I never thought, you know, I could be myself and be happy and find something in my this world that I'd be passionate about. Like, I thought all those things were pretty much impossible. So for the fact that I'm here, still sharing my story, still doing the things I love, and I'm the person I am today, you know, I know that it's possible. You know, I see the world a lot different nowadays. You know, before it just was so dark. You know, and now I see nothing but light and happiness, and you know, it's a crazy feeling to be happy. And you know, that's what I find important about these videos, because I can, you know, show you the emotion and put my heart into these videos and make them about the things I feel passionate about. You know, that's what's important, is connecting with people. And I keep getting positive comments from people every time I make a new video, and it means a lot to me, because I put a lot of thought into these videos. I'm very spontaneous, you know, I don't write anything down, you know, so when I make these videos, it's from the heart. And you know, I enjoy it. Like, I feel like I can do a good job at this. You know, it's important for others to feel important, to feel happy, to feel appreciated, you know, to know that they're special, you know. And you know, I want to share, you know, my successes and my failures with you guys, you know, along the way, because you know, everything in life's not perfect, you know. And it's is it going to be hard for me to probably get a job? Of course. You know, I have so much going against me as it is. You know, I just you know, but the thing is I never thought I would even have a chance, and that's what's crazy. You know, I see a person that's very unique, that, you know, if it was me, I would take a risk on somebody like me, because, you know, I bring um you know, positive attitude anywhere I go. So I think any job I have, you know, I'll be an asset to somebody. And, you know, no matter what job I do, no matter where I end up, I'm always going to be the best possible person I could be, work my hardest, and just become better as a human, you know? Because even though I've been through a lot, there's still a lot more to learn. There's still a lot more I can help give to people and to share with them about our lives. And I'm always going to be here. You know, I'm always going to be an outlet on this channel for people that are either struggling, you know, they're lost or anything. Because, like I said, my channel's for everyone, you know, and I try to do um, the best I can about expanding my, you know, the conversations I like to have on my channel. I kind of want to open it up to everyone, so they have their opinions about things, so they, you know, have something to talk about. You know, I try not to just base it off being transgender. You know, wanting to be a model is something we all want. It's a career, or a dream job that, we all have different dreams, so anybody can relate to wanting a career dream, or a dream career. So, that's something I could share that everybody can relate with. So, I'm going to do those things and, cater to other, people, because I want everyone to be able to talk to me and understand each other, because it's about all of us. It's not about a single individual. It's not about a certain group, And unfortunately nowadays, it's almost like, we're forced to diverse ourselves between each other because they're making us choose who you are, you know. I understand we have differences, but, at the end of the day, we all have hearts and we all want a happy life and to be loved and to be appreciated. So, but, you guys, I want to start cutting down on my videos. I know I usually make them pretty long. I don't do it on purpose. There's just a lot I want to talk about with you guys and share, and sometimes I ramble on. Don't do it on purpose, you guys, I promise. I just, I like to be real about things, and sometimes I kind of get passionate about the conversation or what I'm talking about, and sometimes it makes me carry on. So I apologize that for you guys. I told you about having an interview with my brother. I'm getting that set up. I need a couple of things for my interviews, so I kind of have to get the money for that. But um, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about interviewing my brother. I just need to get a mic, and I need to make sure my computer's capable. I don't know if I'm going to do split screen or if we're just going to use, one screen together and just use one mic, shares. So I'm trying to figure that out. Um, what else? I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to talk about um, really pushing to do my best to try to get a job as a model. It's something that, I always push towards, and something that I was always interested in since I was a kid, and it's been part of me, and I never took a risk going towards it, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it all out there. I've already been working my butt off. I play softball a lot. I run a lot, and I work out at home. I do everything I can. I'm trying my best, and for me, it's crazy because I never thought I'd be here today, with having arthritis and really struggling with back problems for the last few years since the whole incident. It's been hard, but I stay positive, and the really good thing is that my ever since I've got strength in my core, I lost the weight and just got in really good shape. My back actually hurts less. There's less stress. So pushing towards the beginning of it when it was very difficult paid off, because now it feels so much better. I feel so much more confident. I feel like my posture's changed. So it's crazy. It's been like I said, for me, it's been a very crazy process. I took care of myself and I did it the right way. So hopefully that helps me get into modeling. I really want to do it, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like I don't. I'm going to show you guys this passion, that I have for something. And if I'm not good at it, I'm going to try to improve. And if I can't improve, then maybe it's just not for me. But it's something that I always wanted to try and do. I do believe I can do it because I'm confident in myself. And I guess we'll see what happens. But I'll take you guys along on the journey. Hopefully, I don't embarrass myself. Everything I want to do is meant to be positive. I mean, if I make you guys laugh, then that's worth it, because I want to make you guys happy, and I don't really care how I look. I'm not worried about that, or I wouldn't be making these videos. I just want to see you guys smile, to see you guys happy. I want the world for everyone. And I'll do everything I can to be here for you guys, to share my silly stories or my positive stories or just whatever. I just want to make you guys happy. That's what I'm here to entertain, to, extend knowledge to you guys about my life and what have I experienced, so there's more education about transgender, so there's more education about other things in this world, because we can learn a lot about so many people because we're all so different. So it's about stories and connecting with people, and I'm always going to do that for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It helps me out. If you want to hear more about my life, subscribe. I love you guys, and I told my niece I would do this on my next video, so she told me to say peace. So That's on her. You gotta talk to her. But I love you guys. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.